Hey everyone, welcome back to update and progress number 9. So before we start, left hand and right hand. So those are the hands that built this layout. And there's only 3 buildings on there that I haven't actually built, but I wanted to do in this video a review of the layout, some thanks, show you 2 new additions, and obviously finish off the car park. So I'm pointing down obviously at the station end at the moment. So we're going to start off with a few thanks. And yes, I do thank everyone that's subscribed to the channel. The thing is, this layout started pretty much 2 years ago. And literally to this week, 2 years ago, was my last amputation. Obviously, if you watch my other videos, I've had 73 amputations, blah, blah, blah. So basically, 19 months I was building this, and then I plucked up the courage because I'm well aware that it's not just my layout up for judgment. Obviously, it's my condition as well. So as I said, I have built all this with my own hands. The only thing I haven't built is obviously the baseboards, which my bestie bruv Dave done for me. A woodworker extraordinaire. So thanks, Dave. But everything that you see underneath and on top has built on my own. Now, obviously the first 19 months, I just plodded on. But the last 4 months, I've really, I've not gone to town on it, but it's come a long way. I did watch the long version, episode 1, the other day, and obviously there is massive transformation, between how it is now and how it was 4 months ago. So it's you guys that have spurred me on to obviously improve. I am trying my hardest with this. I do sometimes play it down a little bit, but it's people like Wayne from Dugner Junction, Alan from Buckland Junction, from Alan the Loft, Brian from the Angel's Share. You guys have been like from the start, my very first subscribers, and obviously everybody else that subscribed, the comments from Matty and JK, and there's absolutely loads of you that obviously share your thoughts and views. Like I say, I do tend to downplay it a little bit, but there's things like, this ship, it's not perfect, but I built it from scraps of what I had laying around, and it's come out all right. No, sorry, not all right. It's come out brilliant. There you go. I'll give myself some credit for a change. But I didn't think I'd get as far as this, hence why obviously I didn't post up at the beginning of the layout. I wasn't sure what I was actually able to do and what I could actually get away with. What I could use to get around doing something, because it's not just obviously, okay, I want to build a, let's say, platform. I know how to do it, but obviously with fingers, and obviously I'm in this situation now, it's a little bit different. I do have to think about other ways around it. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of the layout. Obviously the Bachmann signal box and the Bachmann engine shed there. They're 2 of the 3 things that I haven't actually built. I just blonked them on the layout. But everything else, all the track work, all the ballasting, all the grass and bushes, and it's, it's not without its problems. It doesn't always go to plan. But you guys have really spurred me on to, not to keep going, because I would do this anyway, but just you know, move it forwards. And obviously the block of flats, they came ready built, but there's a big reason for that, because I have, and you'll see over the next months, a huge kit, which is going to be my travel lodge, which will be down by Medway station there, where the little chef will be. So that's a massive project for me. It really, really is big. As you can see, I've started to get the track work in. So we're going to have our single lane, so that gives me enough room there for a small one-way street. And then I'm thinking down here a single road, kind of an engine shed type thing. And then we're going to go into 2 lanes here. And I've taken out that platform. Wasn't quite, it was a little bit too big. So we're going to put my little test, or my little theory to the test, shall we say, about using the, you know, the roof tile sheets as brickwork edging. And then we're going to build a little small platform, little tram station. So as you can just see there, this is one of the first 2 buys, class 416. Did Al's little trick, late night shopping. It's from the 30th anniversary set. It was only the actual EMU. So we'll give that a little run round to the station, shall we? Let's see how it runs. It's actually a lovely little EMU. Excuse me. Just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Look at that. So I've started to make a little bit of headways onto the, getting some obviously trains for the layout, because we've got such a big layout here, but we haven't got any trains. So it's obviously just waiting for the right time. Only have a small budget a month to purchase stuff, so but we're making slowly progress. It's beautiful. I'm really pleased how this layout's turning out. I'm hoping, and it's a little snippet for you guys, I'm hoping that in 18 months we shall move into bigger premises. So this actual layout at the moment is only going to be a small part of what's to come. Obviously we got a lot of work to do on this layout still. It's quite funny really, because I started this 2 years ago, and 2 years ago was my last operation. So I do think there's something in the fact of keep the mind happy. Excuse me. Yeah, keep the mind happy and the rest of the body's happy. So yeah, it's funny, I've not had an operation now for 2 years, so it's pretty cool. We'll just let this run into the station. Not even a little star. I said it wasn't brand new, but we should just let it come into the station. Then we shall finish off this car park, and then I shall show you my last little surprise. Quite excited about it as well, so stay tuned for that. There she goes. Absolutely brilliant. Really made up how this is all turned out. Never thought in a million years I'd get as far as this, but brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So I'll see you in a second. So just a little future snippet. This is going to be the building that we're gonna, this is the base part, and there's going to be a fair number of floors on top of it. So yeah, just thought I'd quickly show you before we go on to the car park bit. Just before we do, there's also a few other people I'd like to mention. Kev from Medway Peninsula. Obviously, there's Larry Harper. Andy from Moorland Model Railway, who regularly comments in the box. There's Daryl Deltic. There's another one that likes to give nice comments, and just, you know, Charlie McGowan, the Growler from Blackwood Engage. I will try and put some of these other guys, obviously links to their layouts in the description. You know, and there's many of you that are subscribed, and just way too many that I can mention in one video without boring you. But I just thought I'd quickly show you this, and a huge future project. So with that, we'll get on with the car park. So, a little bit of a mess up. Still no white lines. Reason being, because I thought they was coming from the UK, and for some reason it's coming from China. So we got a little bit of a delay on that. However, we got the lights in, so at least we got that, and yeah, it's looking all right. So kind of pleased how it's turning out, so we can get the top part of the wood on. So I'm now going to show you the second purchase that I made, and I'm really happy about it. There we are, there we have it. Beautiful tram. My first tram, so I'm really pleased about that. It's got no markings on it, so it's just plain red and cream colour. Can't really see it on the camera. The only thing is, I don't have a DC controller, so that's going to be my next thing on the list. And then hopefully on my next update we shall be able to give it a run. So as you can see, we've got the track work done down that end, and as I said, thinking about putting a little kind of engine shed there, and then we'll come into a 2 lanes and into the platform, which I shall show you in the future updates. But in fact, at the top here is just like a new layout. So yeah, really pleased with this. Really, yeah, over the moon. So can't wait to have it running. And hopefully we'll get the damn car park finished as well. This just seems to be one thing after another with that car park. But that's the way it is, so it's not a problem. So we shall leave you with that shot, and I shall see you in update and progress number 10. So take care for now, and thanks for watching as always. Bye.